Okay, it's me again. I'm starting this live session again, guys. Sorry for the interruption. And actually, I've sent a notification on Buy Me a Coffee. If you are my members through Buy Me a Coffee, then I've sent there, but I forgot to send a notification on your emails. That is why this live got a bit delayed, but I'm glad I can see most of you have just joined. So as usual, we're going to go through and scan the markets one by one. If you can't hear me now, just let me know in the comments. And if you have any questions, you can always stop me. I'm going to take a look at your questions first before I go through every single market here. Sorry, guys. I'm still sick. I'm still on antibiotics, so excuse my coughing and my sniffings. Right. So as usual, if you are new to this live session, we're going to go through all the markets, forex, indices, commodities. If you're interested, we're going to go through crypto as well and all the stock markets one by one. And in the meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can stop me to ask me any question. I'll make sure everything is clear before I move ahead and continue with my live session. So first we are looking here on USD Japanese yen. Kumalis, hey, good to see you. Perfect. Yeah, at least I can see now. You guys can hear me. Perfect. Sugar. Okay, sugar, please. Right, sure. Why not? Where is sugar? Okay, sugar just broke below the structure we had last week. And wow, that's a solid break. I think I've sent that in the report. Yeah, I did. Hey buddy, Gold, and can't pronounce your name. I can see Gold is here. Hi, hello. So we are looking here on sugar first, and we are broken below the structure. So there are two ways of entering. We are only looking to sell this market, either with a retest right here. Retest, of course, my bearish engulfer double top is my entry, or for aggressive entry, let's say you don't want to wait for the retest. Let this candle close and let's see a pullback has been started. Once you see a pullback is started, we can keep the Fibonacci tool here, sell limit order 50%, and then we can go till level 1, and then 1.618 retracement will be your bigger target. But make sure you have a pullback started. Let's see if we have one more candle close like afterwards, one more 4-hour candle, then we can adjust the Fibonacci tool right until you start to see a pullback. So for now, currently we are looking at this candle. Let's say we can see a pullback shortly. We are using the lower level 50%, and then we can go short from here. Platinum, why not? Yeah, let's take a look at platinum. I've been trading platinum now a lot. Okay, so platinum is now inside this support, in between the support and resistance right here. So we have green zone and red zone. Now at this point, there's a likely chance as price is bearish, we can see a rejection at 50 EMA. Short term bearish, not long term, because long term we are above 50 EMA on a daily time frame. As you can see, now if you look here on a daily EMA, daily 50 EMA is right at the support. So let me remove that so that it becomes more clear to you. So daily EMA is right at the support. So that is why I've been saying that we might see a double bottom. So for that, price can likely come and retest these lows right here. So that's my next entry. But don't worry, if once I see a confirmation, I'm gonna upload a video for you, a members only video. So keep an eye on your inbox. Once I see a clear condition like I did for head and shoulder bullish pattern, we took a nice trade last week. So I'll keep an eye for you guys. So I'll be entering one more time from this rejection box. It must happen with engulfer 382 bullish candle, or just a green candle will be very aggressive. So that is something I'll be looking at. I'll wait for the price to come down. In that case, it will align with my daily EMA as well, 50 EMA, and it will likely to shoot back up. So if you want to look for the daily EMA rejection zone, that goes all the way from here to here. So double bottom on daily will be a hit of this box right here, these numbers, and we must see a green candle. That's on daily. But I'll be personally looking on 4-hour. That would be like this. And I'll make sure the candle is not going to close below these lows. For now, we can see a short-term pullback push down from here. Hope that's clear. And my pleasure, Kumali. Okay, so let's look at the other markets. And if you have any questions, guys, you can always stop me. I'm going to start with USD Japanese yen. We had a nice good trade I sent in the members only video, and that played out perfectly fine. For now, USD Japanese yen is right at this resistance. First stop happened here. And now I want to see where's the next resistance. Next resistance. I'm going to send you the report today as well. The members only, the forex reports I'm going to send you today. For now, that's my next level to sell, as you can see right here. Come on, load. Okay, no price action. No price action. Hey Rust, good to see you after a long time. Okay, no price action here. So means we have one resistance that is solid. Right. So I'll be sending you that in the report today, later today or early tomorrow. So that's my next resistance for USD Japanese yen. Till then, we are just buying or managing the trade if you're already in the trade. And I'll be only looking for my pullback entry bullish. I'll be only buying with pullback. I'm expecting a pullback since the price just hit the recent highs. I'm expecting a pullback. If that happens till 50 EMA, I'll be going long again, and we're gonna go long from here. So that's it for USD JPY. Let's look at USD CHF. Now USD CHF is just ranging sideways. Now that is something we call accumulation phase. There's a sideways market, and it must break this accumulation or the range. That's the range here. If you see, the EMAs are flat. That is why I would like to see a breakout. A solid breakout above will confirm the upside move, and breakout below will confirm the downside move. If you are broken below, I'll be looking to sell with pullback and bearish entries. Above, of course, I'll be looking to buy with pullback and bullish entries. So for now, I'm waiting for the breakout and break of this range for my next entry conditions. So wait for that once we have a clear and solid breakout. Now, technically, that's my pullback entry bullish, but I'm not taking it due to this big spread candle. That's a spread candle. That is not a market move. So I'll still wait for the price to break above these range, and then I'll be entering this market. So I'll be skipping NZD CAD for this week. Again, that's a spread candle right here, GBP NZD. Still a valid pullback entry, bearish, but I won't be taking it. Instead, I'll be waiting for the price to give us some more pullback and form same condition at 50 EMA. But for the sake of entries, for the learning, I want to see exact same candle pattern must happen again at or below 50 EMA. So we are still bearish for GBP NZD. We had a break with the spread. We might see a further fall out of this pair. Looking at this overall downtrend. Right, so after the break of this triangle, descending triangle, we are below 50 EMA, still below 50 EMA. So I'm only looking to sell this market, only selling it with a pullback and bearish entry confirmation. So only selling this market, not buying as long as we are trading below 50 EMA. The rule is very simple. If the markets are below 50 EMA, we are only selling. Above 50 EMA, we are only buying. Unless and until if there's a resistance or support, we are going counter. In that case, we are ignoring the EMAs. Okay, that was a trade alert I've sent last week that hit this targets with a gap, which is good. And now I might be entering again with a pullback. Same entry condition must be below 50 EMA and I'll be going short simply. So that is all I'm looking at with a pullback, and I'm only looking to sell this markets. Hey buddy, no, I've not looked at wheat, and we can take a look right now for you. I'm going to continue from here then. Okay. Okay, wheat is pushing up nicely, blasted up. Now, I want to see if there is a next resistance here. I personally don't like trading wheat. Next minor resistance is right here. That's the next minor resistance. Yeah. So for next entries to sell, I'll be looking at this area. For 5.645 goes to 5.751. That's my next entry. Now, if you want to take your entries on aggressively, I'll be looking for a retest of 50% or 382 retracement. So that's something I'll be looking at for aggressive entries. There's a very likely chance the price will hit 50% or 382 retracement and then start to push up to level 1 first and then 1.618 fib level. So that is something I'm expecting from wheat for aggressive entries. But make sure you adjust a fib tool. If there is one more green candle, I'll be pulling up my fib tool to the next green candle. Until you start to see a pullback, we are adjusting the tool. But if you start to see a pullback from here, we are not adjusting that. So for now, aggressively, we can see a pullback and then a pushback up. That is something I'm expecting. Otherwise, just bullish trades for wheat above 50 EMA. I'm only buying wheat. I'm not selling that. Nice momentum above 50 EMA and the zone. Perfect. My pleasure. Okay, let's continue from here. GBP AUD. That's been done. Okay, that nicely played out. That was mentioned in my weekend's video. My air bot triggered a signal as well, but that's pushed up now. For this one, we are above. I don't like this pair, but I'll be looking for buying only with a pullback and an engulfing candle. So if you're looking at Euro CHF pair, we are only looking to buy this pair. Euro AUD also hit the take profit with a spread. We have taken 2 trades, mentioned both in my trade alert, both hit the targets and with a spread that also pushed down. And now we have a recent structure that was created, recent high. It might come up to fill the gap. Okay. Might not come up to fill the gap, and if there is a bearish engulfer, again, I'll be going short. So wherever we see a bearish engulfer below 50 EMA, we are only looking to sell this market. Next up, AUD CAD, nicely bullish, above 50 EMA, broken above the previous highs. Now I'm only comfortable to enter my buy trades. So I'll keep this pair on my radar. For now, I've just found one decent pair, AUD CAD. And we might see a solid pullback, an engulfer, and I'll be going long. I'll keep you guys informed if there's conditions. But you guys need to keep an eye here as well. And I don't want you guys just to rely on signals. You need to learn these entries as well. Any confusions, you can always get back to me. So just a pullback and engulfing pattern to go long. So let's look at nat gas. What's happening with that? Okay, that's loading a bit slow. Come on. I'm going to take a look here. I'm just trying to see. The chart is not loading. Come on. Let me switch my internet then. Rust, hey, okay, GBP, USD, gold, NAS, coffee, CAC. Yeah, sure, why not? Okay. Just trying to see the charts are not loading properly here. That's at home. Let me catch up with you guys. Yeah, I still do. Yeah. I have a strategy for 20 and 50 EMA. If we have a bullish engulfer above 50 EMA and 20 EMA is crossing, that's a very good confluence for me to enter. And I've already made a video. So you can check my playlist. There's a title called How to Trade EMA Cross, and that's totally on 20 and 50 EMA. I've given a full strategy of how to trade gold, the pairs and all the other markets with a cross, with conditions, with objective rules. Okay, so let's look at net gas, and then we're going to come to your question, Rust. So net gas Oanda. Net gas Oanda is okay. That's not Oanda. Okay, that's technically not a pullback entry. That's an engulfing candle. Will be an engulfing candle if that closes. But since that's a green candle opened above in gap, it's kind of not a very clear signal. But technically, I would say that's a pullback entry bullish if that's closed as a bullish engulfer and it doesn't go all the way up like that. If you are my student, you know the rules for that, right? So yeah, if that closes an engulfing candle, that's technically an entry. I might not go for it. I have already taken that, but that's can be taken as a low risk if that closes an engulfing candle. Looking at this gap up candle and then pullback. Because the pullback is green candle. I like to see red candle pullbacks. But since we already have two candles that still follow my rules and can be taken, but just to be on the safe side, entering a bit lower would be better than entering at the close. I can see a momentum here, a bullish momentum, till the price get to these resistance above. Hope that's clear. GBP USD. Okay, GBP USD is pushing down, and that's not swing low, swing high. That's my pleasure. Okay, so I will not take it as an entry, but that shows a bearish pressure. If that turns out to be a bearish candle, we can see a possible continuation. Still bearish for GBP USD till the price hit this green zone. So I'm only looking to sell till we are in this green zone right here. 1.31430 goes up to 1.32285. So that's 1.31430, 1.32285. So we are only looking to sell GBP/USD, and I'm bearish for GBP/USD. If that turns out to be a bearish engulfer, that's going to be a likely chance the price will push it down. For my sell bearish entry, I want to see a break below this low, then a pullback and bearish entry conditions. Then we have gold. Let's take a look at gold. Okay, gold just hit the level. That's just a minor level, right? So I'm not going to enter aggressively, but if I see an entry like double bottom on 1 hour or double bottom on 4 hour, so let the price come down and then you can mark your double bottom rejection zones. My pleasure. Like this. So you need to mark the zone once you see, once you start to see a pullback. Like we have this candle, then you start to see a pullback, then we want to see another retest. Price must not close below these lows, and then it forms a condition right here. So we are now in a temporary zone from where we can see some pullbacks. But now the price made a new low. In this type of market, I'm just looking to sell mainly. with a pullback and engulfing pattern to go short. So we can look for that on 1 hour. And if you look here, the price low made a low, this one made a low. We had a bearish engulfer below 50 EMA and we are short on 1 hour. So if I see similar pattern, again, I'll be going short. This is not a pullback, but I want to see a pullback going up below 50 EMA to go short. So that is something I'll be looking at. And with that, whichever forms first, double bottom, then I'll be going short term. For the short term bounce, you can see we are now oversold in the RSI. So in that process, we might get a correction, an opportunity to cut your profits, and then look for the sell entries as well. So whichever forms first, we're going to go for that. So look for buy if there is a double bottom, sell if there's a bearish engulfer below 50 EMA. Let's look at NASDAQ. NASDAQ 100 is not stopping anywhere, so I'm just buying. And I'll wait for the price to come down here. Now, since there is no support, we can use fib levels. Once you start to see a pullback, only then. So there's a chance, as you can see, the gap fill is right at 382 retracement. There's a chance the price hit 382 retracement and then shoot back up. So keep an eye here. If you see one more green candle, adjust a fib tool from the top candle until you start to see a pullback. Once you see a pullback, you don't need to move your fib tool. So for now, currently this candle is right here. And you can see the gap fill aligned with my 50% at 382 retracement to go long. So for now, I'm just looking for either aggressive entry or just a pullback entry above 50 EMA. If there's a bullish engulfer like this at 50 or above 50 EMA, I'll be going long. Hey Damien, good to see you. Bit late today, but not your fault. I've sent a link. I forgot to send a link today this week. Hope you're trading well. So next up we have coffee. First, let's take a look at CAC. That's the one, right? CAC 40. I think you mean 40, yeah? Yeah. So CAC 40, it's right at the major. If you look here, there's a strong level rejected multiple times in the past. So that is why I'm looking for the short opportunities from here. You can see a nice double top fall, a nice engulfers double top fall. Same area. If you look your entries on 4 hour, look for another fall from here. So we'll see how it goes. I can see some bearish rejections right here, but overall I'm looking for the price to push down from here. So that's a strong level and we'll see how it reacts. If we are broken above these highs, only then the price will turn bullish. Otherwise, till we are here inside, we are not bullish. We might get a double top here as well, but overall that's a selling area for me. Finally, we have coffee for you. Okay, coffee for you. Okay. Coffee nicely reacted down from the resistance last week. I mentioned that to you in the live session. Now I'm looking at the support right here, 329.97, 342.95. In general, we are bearish and we are only looking for the bearish trade. I'm expecting a price to push further down and bearish till we are in this zone, from where I'm looking to buy again. So we are bearish now and we are looking at the price to fall further down. Euro GBP, yeah, sure, why not? Euro GBP is forming a pullback entry, bullish. Yeah, spotted it correctly. Yeah, that's a new high. As you can see, a break above all the previous highs. Keep an eye on this candle and keep an eye on the close. Across here, and an engulfing candle is coming up. According to that, the ATR is very low, 13. So I would go at the half. My entry is always at the half of the candle. You can always go at the close, but the half. And 13, I'll go 280, which is 23. Something like this. So that's an entry once it is closed, and we'll see how that goes. And guys, take your trades on your own risk, just for education purpose. Just a quick disclaimer for you. But according to my rules, that would be an engulfing pullback entry. Will be valid. We'll see how that goes. A nice break of structure. I like that. Above 50 on daily as well. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, looks good. But again, I'll be entering maybe a bit lower for this candle. That will be closing around 13, 17, 17, like 3, as we still have 3 hours left. That's my pleasure, Rust. Okay, so we have spoiled one entry here. Let's mark it blue or green, I would say. Let's continue from where we left. Net gas. Yeah, net gas has been done. We're looking to buy. Pullback entry bullish is coming here as well. And gold is at the minor anchor. Silver broken below. Silver is bearish now. So what we can expect from gold, a short-term bounce, and silver might retest the previous support that is broken now. So that would be a retest, and silver, once this candle is closed, silver we can mark fib levels for silver as well. Not yet actually. On 1 hour we can. Yeah, on 1 hour we can. We can see a pullback has been started from here. So for silver might retest 50% or 382 and then fall back down. Level 1 will be first target, and 1.618 iteration will be second target. So that's on 1 hour for intraday setup, not for the swing trades for the longer term. But on 1 hour we can plot the Fibonacci tool, but not on 4 hour. Overall, once this candle is closed, less aggressive entry will be a pullback and bearish engulfers. I'm only going short for silver. Damien, I'm not sure if I'm going to go for that, but yes, slingshot entries sometimes goes well with the news, with a good news spike, especially when the market is ranging sideways. And if you are testing that, let us know as well. But I've never combined with that with the news, but it makes logic. News can trigger big candles, then we can go for the cool down with the fib slingshot entries. But let us know if you are testing that. On that yet. So silver, keep an eye here, and GBP/NZD, yeah, sure, GBP/NZD. GBP/NZD should be somewhere here. Okay, the internet is playing out. Trying to refresh it. Okay, GBP/NZD, yeah, that's a valid bearish pullback entry pattern. But for me, that's a spread. That's a spread candle. That's not a candle that has broken down. So for me, I will not take it, if you ask me. I would just go for the pullback and bearish engulfer. Same entry, but with a more pullback. So I want to go for the spread candle. Yes, would be valid if you want to test it, but that's not a low. That's just a spread candle. When the market opens, that happens here. So for now, I'm not taking it, but I will be taking that if you see some more pullback and bearish confirmation. Yes, Damien, breakout of triangle, we can see a push up to possibly till the next resistance. So where were we? We were here. I'm just looking at commodities now. Crude oil might form a double top soon, so keep an eye on crude oil as well. Yeah, keep an eye on crude oil as well. And soft commodities, let's look at soft commodities. We have checked wheat as well already. Soya pushed up massively. I'll keep you guys informed in my members only video. Uranium, if you trade uranium, I'm looking at this level right here to buy again. That's a minor anchor, 4565. 4491, 4677. That's an area for me to buy uranium if you're looking here. So, Damien, you ask about Swiss. What's the ticker for Switzerland 20? What's the ticker for that? So mostly indices, if you are looking here on indices, if you want to trade indices, I would say have minor anchors like this ready. Like this. So, and I would say test that. Fib tool right like this and just calculate the pullbacks. For indices, I'm expecting a pullback to 38 to 50% and then pushes back up. So that's for US 30 as well. For UK 100, let's look at UK 100. What's happening with UK 100? Same. We have an anchor previous high that was broken. That made us an anchor level. And similar like the other ones, we have the zones ready. 3A2 retracement, then we can see a possible push up. Because there is no support, we are looking at the minor support anchors, just looking at and calculating the pullback. And same goes with S&P 500. That was the minor anchor for S&P 500. The previous high, that is broken, and I'm using the upper level for all of them. Nasdaq has been done. Yeah, Nasdaq has been formed. So keep an eye here on all of them. SWI 20 show. That's a new one for me, Damien, and we have that on IC markets, which is good. So I'll take a look at Pepperstone, your platform. So let's add that in the list. Okay, looks like a breakout pattern happening here, Damien. Yeah. Looks like 1, 2, 3 touches, 1, 2, 3 touches there. That's a symmetrical triangle pattern, and that's a breakout pattern. We can see a break above or below for that. Nice uptrend. If we are broken above, that's a solid confluence. Broken below, that's a reversal and change of trend. Fair is here. Okay, fair. DAX, I'll take a look for you. Fair always gives orders. Fair comes and say DAX, gold. Okay, fair. Let's look at your DAX. Very bad market. It's not tradable. Just a range market, up and down. That's it. That's a triangle pattern here, very weak pattern. So I want to see one more touch at the upper trend line, and then we can see a breakout above or below. So in general, we are looking for a break above these highs to go long completely, break below these lows to go short completely. Otherwise, that's just a range and side market, just a snake. I would say just a big accumulation. That's an accumulation market. Where's that? Right here. That's not tradable. I do that wicks. That's a risk factor for the indices. Don't normally trade that. Hey Jaya, good to see you. Thank you so much. Wicks. I had wicks somewhere. Where is that? Yeah. I think that goes inverse with the indices. It's pushing down, Nasdaq is pushing higher, the stock market is pushing higher. So it's been flat from long time, as you can see. I don't want to get myself confused by looking at these different indices. I just see the conditions. If the condition meet, I'll take my trades. But technically, that's very low. And that's just getting to this support zone. And it might fall further. So Russ, that's the one. Yeah. If you're asking where it's heading to, it's going to push down likely. Jay, I've uploaded a video on Nifty. It's playing very well. But if you're asking me about Nifty, that just hit the fib level that was mentioned in my video. Last video, as you can see right here. We have hit of 382 retracement. And we can see a possible push up to level 1. And then possibly to 1.618 retracement. And if you're looking at Nifty, hit 50% retracement, forms a bullish candle right here. Right at 50%. So for that, I'm expecting some range push up, eventually pushing up as well. If you want to wait for the better entry, wait for the pullback and engulfing candle. But looking at the rejection, I'm bullish for Nifty and Bank Nifty both. My pleasure. Euro stock double top. Yeah, let's take a look. No, Damien, that's just kind of rising wedge. I can see. No, that's not a double top. Double top must happen at the resistance. There is no resistance. And it just made another high. First high, second high. I'll take this high, first high. That's more of rising wedge. Right here. So with a solid close, we'll confirm the move. On a daily as well, you can see nicely connected. So solid close will confirm the move higher or lower, above or lower. Fair. US Cocoa? Sure. Okay. So for US Cocoa, I'm looking at this level to sell this market again. But I remember plotting fib tool as well somewhere. We had this bearish candle here. Yeah, overall we are bearish and we can see a possible push down out of US Cocoa. That's also a swing high bearish candle, shows bearish pressure. But that's above 50 EMA. If you want to take a very good trade, I would enter right at the resistance with bearish engulfers at double top. If you ask me, that's a general bias bearish. That's also forming a bear flag. Not many touches here, so we'll leave that. So overall we are bearish, no confirmation, no entry confirmation, but looking at the market ranging down, we can see a push up and a fall back down. Overall, in general, we can see a possible push down from a US cocoa. Mr. Pre-Button. What was the situation? I see. Yes, there was no sound in the beginning. My mic was disconnected. Sorry for that. And I had to send an email again. So that's why. Sorry for the interruption. So crude oil is now back in the resistance. We might see a double top. We already got these rejections with this bearish candle that nicely pushed down 1 ATR. Now what I'm looking at here personally, another retest, another rejection. Could be similar pattern like this, or could be a 382 bearish candle, long wick, small body, and I'll be going short. So to buy crude oil, I want to see a break above and close above these highs. Otherwise, we can see a possible short-term pullbacks. It can go all the way to 50 EMA, and then it can push back up. So for now, I'm bearish short-term for crude oil. You can also look for your double tops on 1 hour. Okay, on 1 hour, that looks like head and shoulder as well. Okay, that played out already. Yeah, that played out already. Okay. So for the double top, it must reaches to this high on 1 hour. If you're looking your entry on 1 hour, that's my zone. And I want to see a push up to this zone and then bearish rejection from here. So in general, I'm looking to sell, but with the double top conditions. Overall, we are bearish. You can see a pullback, a solid pullback to 50 EMA. That's my pleasure. Sugar, I've already covered sugar. Sugar is now pushing lower. We are only looking for the bearish entries. Aggressive entry at 50% retracement. Sell limit order 382 retracement. Sell limit order to go short. Or pullback and bearish engulfer to go short. Or a pullback to the red zone that was sent to you in the report for aggressive entries. Let's look if there is support for sugar somewhere. The next support for sugar . Not a very good support, but that's the next support I would look to buy right here. Otherwise, I'm selling till we get to this support. Okay, so that's good. We have lots of questions today, and I'm going to continue to move on to the next one. So indices has been done. NZD USD is nicely broken down. We are looking for the pullback entry, bearish only for NZD USD. And that is something, actually, we are now above 50 EMA. So we are only looking to buy with pullback and engulfing patterns. So NZUSD only buying with entry condition. Oh, 10. I've just marked the support, Damien. Might be different for your platform. So NZUSD will be buying only, and NZCHF is also pushing up, and we are only looking to buy. But once we are broken above this high, I will be looking for the pullback and bullish engulfing pattern. I want to find some patterns if there is some patterns here. Euro GBP has been done already. We are looking for an entry right here. Euro CAD is ranging sideways, so I'm not looking for any entries till we are broken above these highs and a pullback and engulfing pattern to go long. CHF-JPY is nicely trending higher, so I'm only looking to buy CHF-JPY, but I want to see some more correction, pullback and engulfing patterns to go long. CAD CHF is same in the report I've sent to you already. AUD CHF nicely crossed, a bullish cross we have got. So I'm only looking to buy AUD CHF, but with pullback, of course, pullback and engulfing pattern is something I want to see. First, CAD CHF might be forming. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. We still need to see a break above this high, then a pullback entry bullish. So I'll wait for the price to break above, then I'll be looking to buy. I want to see the optimized pair, GBP CHF. So GBP CHF just made a new low again. And I have my zone above right here to sell this market. So I've already have my zone that was sent to you in the report last time. And I'll be looking to sell from here. Okay, Bitcoin, NetGas, NEMIX. Okay, NetGas, NEMIX. Okay, I'll take a look for you. NetGas is pushing up, has formed a bullish engulfer. That's a valid, and okay, that's not a valid entry. That candle opens above. But that shows a bullish candle right here is pushing up. We might be seeing a double top soon. And price might hit 3.559, goes 3.573. That's my double top zone. If we have one more rejection here like this, I'll be going short. So we must see a bearish engulfer or a 382 candle must not close above this high. And this zone to sell it again if there is a strong bearish candle. So for now, I'm expecting a further continuation to these first highs, then rejection can happen from here. So for now, we are still bullish and we can expect a push up from here. I'll take a look at Bitcoin for you. Bitcoin just made a new high. Solid break above. Broken above 50 EMA with a solid momentum candle. So I'm now seeing a Bitcoin to push further high. So I'm bullish for Bitcoin and we can see a possible push up back to these highs again. So yeah, I'll be only buying Bitcoin. I'll buy with the dips, with the pullback. Engulfers will be my signals for the future traders to go long. That's on 4-hour or 1-hour time frame. So we can see a possible push higher out of Bitcoin and NatGas both. My pleasure, user. Euro AUD, Damien, let me see that for you. Yes, Euro AUD, I've just mentioned that. We have broken below the previous low. A downtrend might continue with a pullback and bearish candle, just simply going short. NZD-JPY, one of my favorite pair to trade. I'm just looking to buy, but I want to see a solid pullback to buy it again. I'll keep you guys informed in my members only video as well, but I'm only buying NZD-JPY, AUD-NZD. Nicely broken out above with a solid momentum, break above the previous high. I'm only buying with a pullback and engulfing patterns. So we have just found one entry so far. Nothing much. Nothing for Euro USD. It's very choppy these days. Yeah, very choppy. So for Euro USD, I'm not buying till I see a solid momentum, then a pullback, and an engulfing pattern. Overall, I'll be looking to buy, but with a solid pullback and engulfing patterns. I've already bought lots of ADA, Damien, lots of ADA, lots of polka dot. Okay, so we have 5 more pairs to go, which is my best pairs used to be. USD CAD is still in the bad range. I'm not taking any trades for USD CAD for now until I see a break above this high. I'll be buying. Break below these lows right here, I'll be selling. So for now, I'll wait where it goes. GBJPY is heading towards a major structure above. I'll be sending that in the report, but that's a major structure from where I'll be looking to sell GBP/JPY. For now, we are looking to buy only with pullback entry bullish. I'll check USD/JPY for you in a minute. Okay, Euro JPY nicely trending higher and nicely bounced up from my support. Okay, so a nice trending pair. I like to see this type of trending market. So I'll be only buying with pullback and engulfing patterns, only buying Euro JPY. But with pullbacks, make sure we are buying with the pullback and engulfing patterns to go long. Hey Perth, good to see you after a long time. Hope you're trading well. CAD JPY might be forming a bullish pullback pattern. Yeah. That's very high, so I won't be comfortable to enter this trade. But for the sake of entry, if that turns out to be a bullish engulfer, that will be my entry condition. Keep an eye. The best entry would be this one, if you have already entered. Yeah. Or a pullback to 50 EMA with engulfing patterns to go long. AUD and USD is now inside the major resistance. Ignore that resistance for now because I'll be marking that again. So for this pair, I'll be looking for a solid pullback and engulfing pattern to go long. Since we have broken above the previous highs, I'll be looking to buy only, but with my entry confirmation above 50 EMA. All Japanese pairs are trending nicely, only buying AUD JPY, Euro JPY, GBP JPY. All these pairs with the pullback, I'm expecting to go long. Okay guys, I've covered all the markets, and if you have any questions, you can always get back to me, email me. UV is here as well. UV, good to see you. You can watch the recorded session, UV, if you can. Just rewind it. At the start of my live session, there was you'll see a bit quiet because my mic was not connected, but you can rewind it. You will see the sound afterwards. But I've covered all the markets, what I'm expecting, what I'm looking at. And if I see any difference or if I see any changes, I will upload members only video. I'll send that to you in emails. Any questions, you can still get back to me on Instagram. I'm always active on Instagram. You can always send me a DM there to ask me any questions for any confusions. So you guys take care, and I'll be heading to doctor now. It's been like last whole month I'm going to the doctor since I'm here. So I hope you guys enjoyed the live session. You guys take care. Don't overtrade. Make sure you entering the high quality trading setups. Look for extra conferences. Just don't look for one single conference. Look for 2-3 conferences because you're investing your hard-earned money. And if you see a good solid conference, then go for it. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks everyone who joined today in the live session. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.